Carcel, and this is going to be a Camino de Santiago video. Those of you who have looked at some of my other Camino videos know that I walked from Astorga to Santiago de Compostela in the summer of 2021, and I'm excited to announce that I'm going to be walking the entire Camino Francés, which is to say starting in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port in France and walking to Santiago, God willing, in 2023. So I am taking a look at my pack and looking at my gear, and I'm making some changes. So I wanted to share those with you. The biggest change, I think, is my sleep system. So on my first Camino, I took just this liner. It's a silk plus cotton standard shape liner, and it's great. It's really lightweight, and I will take it again. It's a little, for the summer, when I was walking in 2021, in July, it was perfect. I was only cold a little bit, and I was able to wear my puffy jacket to bed, with my clothes, kind of use my puffy jacket as a blanket, and so that worked fine. But this time I'm going to walk in June, which is a little colder, and maybe the end of May as well. So it's going to be a little colder. So I'm going to take this. It looks like a pillow, but yes, it does wrap up into a pillow or stuff into a pillow, but it's actually a blanket, and it's from Gravel. So it is, how much does it weigh? 320 grams? Yeah. And the company is Gravel, and it's about 5 feet by 3 feet, something like that. And it's nylon. It's water resistant. It can go in a hot dryer if it needs to. And cool thing, it has a pocket. So as I'm under the blanket, this pocket is next to my body, so I can put some things in there if I don't want to lose them. Another cool thing is it's kind of hard to see, but it has an area where, here, let me put something in it, where there's sort of an envelope right here where you can stick your feet, and that way the blanket doesn't slide, because it is slick and slippery, being nylon. So your feet go in there, and whether it's on the plane or in the albergue, it keeps it from slipping off your shoulders. And while your feet are in there and you're getting cozy, you can put your hands into the pocket, not through the zipper part, but through the sides, and it becomes this little muffler. And the inside has flannel, so it's really warm and cozy. So I'm excited to try that out. And it's really lightweight. Oh, it even has snaps so that you can snap it around your neck, kind of like a giant bib, and it'll, again, not fall off as easily. Also, you can snap it to additional blankets, like if you have a friend and you both have a blanket, you can hook them together. So I am excited about my new Gravel blanket. And, 193 grams, no, 320 grams. I think it'll be worth it. Okay, so that's the biggest change, I think. But also, I'm going to take a 6 Moon Silver Shadow umbrella. This is the kind that is a mini style, and it actually folds up and has the reflective surface. The main reason to take it is for the sun on the Meseta. My previous Camino, I actually own the full-size umbrella from 6 Moons, and I love it for walking in the Texas sun where I live. But for 2 weeks, my previous Camino, I felt like I would be okay without it, and I just took my nice, good hat. But this time, it's a longer Camino. It includes the Meseta, so I wanted, the full, the mini umbrella. And it also is very light, 193 grams. So it's going to fit very neatly into the side pocket of my backpack, no problem. So that's another big change. Umbrella, blankets. I'm also taking this pack liner bag. It's from Osprey, yes. And most people put these inside their backpacks to protect everything from rain. It's 40 liters, but my pack is so small that I can actually fit my entire pack in there. Viewers might recall this is my pack, and it's only, it was $20 on Amazon, and it's definitely not for taking a large load, like a heavy load at all, because it doesn't have a lot of the comfort features that more complicated packs have. But if you're traveling super light, like I am, I'm trying to stay under 7 pounds, then it's great. I was at about 6 pounds on my last Camino, so I'm adding about a pound, but I think it'll be okay. And why am I taking this then? Because I want to put my whole pack inside of it at the albergues to prevent bed bugs from getting into my pack. So I feel like it's going to be worth it. I didn't have any problem with bed bugs on my first Camino, but it was COVID time and there weren't a lot of people. So I think peace of mind, and it's, I think, 90 grams or something. Let's see, 90 grams. Yeah, I think that'll be worth it. So I'll put my pack in there, and even if I get bed bugs on my pajamas or my blanket, at least everything in my pack will be secure and safe and won't need to be thrown in the dryer. And, which is what I would just have to do that if it happens. But a little protection. Okay, so this pack liner that'll actually be a bag. And last time I took this hook, and it is only 11 grams, and it was very useful. I could hook my whole backpack on there and hang it on a bathroom hook if I didn't want my backpack touching the floor. I was able to put it in the shower, like my bag of clothing or my little waist pack, wallet things. I was able to hang up in the albergue shower so I could keep it that close. However, it's a little small, and this little space doesn't work everywhere. So I'd like a little bigger hook, and I decided on the Hero hook. And I've seen a lot of people talk about how great these are. It has this bigger hook. It's definitely sturdier. It is heavier. Let me see. It's not 11 grams, but 33 grams, so 3 times as heavy. But I can still stay under my 7 pounds and have a nice sturdy hook for my backpack to hang on, as well as clothes and things in the albergue. So I'm going to do the Hero hook. Got it at REI, but yeah, it's available at camping stores everywhere. Okay, here's a small thing that I'm going to add. It's a bag for soap, but it's kind of miraculous. It has the roll top closure, and my preferred soap is bar soap. This is Dr. Bonner's. It works great for hair, skin, clothing. I like it so much that I use it at home too. So, it's like in my shower. But on the Camino, what I was using was a little mesh bag so it could dry out a bit, and then like a Ziploc plastic bag to carry it. And I've upgraded now, so this bag is able to help dry the soap. So I can put a wet bar of soap in there and it will dry, but at the same time it's waterproof. I don't know how the magic works, but it's by FlatPack and it's 12 grams and I love it. So I hope it really works the way it's supposed to. And it has this little top closure, which is handy. Okay, so that'll keep my soap from getting all mushy and gross. Okay, what am I not? Oh wait, I will say what I'm not bringing, but let me mention my glasses first. So one thing I'm not bringing is this little case. So this is super lightweight, um, and I put my spare glasses in there. I wear glasses, and my nightmare would be to have them break and then not be able to see, and then have to like stop my trip and buy glasses and wait for them to get made. And I actually have had an experience with this where not my glasses, but my friend's glasses broke. So it can actually happen. But I got new glasses and they don't fit in this little light case. And then what they gave me at the eyeglass store is this big heavy case, right? These are real typical cases. And it's just so heavy. And I thought there has to be something better. So I took my spare glasses and I put them in bubble wrap. And I think they're gonna be completely safe, in the bottom of my pack. As long as I don't like throw my pack against a rock, I think they'll survive, and they'll be there, just peace of mind. And actually, when I carried them in this, it was 30 grams. No, it was 67 grams, and now it's gonna only be 30 grams. So they're different actual pair of glasses, but yeah, they're gonna be lighter after all. So that's an exchange I'm making. Another thing I'm not taking is this wonderful thing. It's a charger for your cell phone or other devices, a battery backup. And this one worked great, Powerade, and it's not terribly heavy, but it turns out that my phone on my last Camino was, a little bit old, and the battery wasn't great, and so this was great peace of mind, and I did use it. However, my new phone has a great battery, and I just don't think I'll need it, and it's super heavy, so I'm gonna let it go, and if I run out of charge, I run out of charge, and I'll just have to be a little more aware to charge every single night, which I did anyway. So yeah, I was never not able to recharge my phone. So I didn't really need it, even though I used it sometimes, but I didn't really have to. So now I really don't, because I have a better phone. So I'm not taking that, and I'm also not taking a separate camera. Again, my phone camera is better now, and I worried about the space that photos take up, but this phone also has plenty of space. So I don't think I can justify taking an entire separate piece of equipment just for pictures, even though I love pictures and I take a lot. I think my phone will work. So I'm leaving behind the camera, leaving behind the power charger, but adding several things: the umbrella, the blanket, the pack liner, the hero clip, and then my FlatPack soap thing, plus the bubble wrap on my glasses. So the only other change I'm seriously thinking about is, of course, the guidebook, because I only walked from Astorga before, and so I only needed like half the guidebook. So I cut it up, and took just the back half of the guidebook. And this time I will hopefully be walking from Saint Jean all the way to Santiago. So hopefully I'll need the entire guidebook, the John Brearley guidebook. And I know there are apps and all that. So a book is kind of a luxury item for me. I just like to leaf through it and look at it, at night on the plane. So I just like books. So that's a luxury item for me, maybe. Okay, well, those are the changes I'm making for my next Camino. And maybe I can report back about which items were worth it and worked, and maybe some that didn't, or other changes I would make. So, all right, good luck with your own decisions, and maybe some of this helped you. But in any case, buen camino.